How you going? You know, when you're winning in life and everything's going sweet, you have a lot of friends around you and people gravitate towards you and everything's good. But you really find out who your real friends are when the chips are down and things are not so good. That's my 243, parked up beside my 410. So, about, I don't know, 18 months ago, I was convalescing in the Wakefield homestead, sitting in a wheelchair, 56 kg, like 20 kg under my normal weight, crook as, and that's when I found out who my real friends were. They turned up in their droves, but a lot of the people that I thought were my friends didn't turn up as well, and I never heard back from them, and still haven't heard from this day. Anyway, one of the friends that turned up to see me was Kim Swan and her husband Stephen, and that's where I'm headed to right today. Kim is a fantastic human being, but also a brilliant writer of hunting stories and books, fishing stories, hunting stories. She's got a lot of published books. You can find them in the library. Go and look under Kim Swan. But she's also just an outstanding hunter. I have learnt so much about hunting from Kim. In the back of the truck you can hear Pace already starting to squeak because he knows we're going on an adventure. I've got my 4 dogs in the back, Bigsy, Pace, B and Poe, and I've got some tracking gear which I'm going to put on in about probably 3 hours from now, 3.5 hours, and set them free in the bush, and we'll go and chase some wild pig. Well, that's the plan, but if the weather turns shit, we'll just sit inside, drink cups of tea and tell tall stories. Anyway, I'll see you down the road. I was just having a look at the forecast and it's not looking flash. Not looking flash at all. It's looking pretty bloody windy, pretty bloody wet. Just spotted a horror deer. Kim's gonna, oh no, they've gone down. Okay. Oh, we had about a split second.
I didn't even get my process into it.
So Kim and I got to the top of this hill up here, and the first things the dogs did was they all piled out of the truck and disappeared 800 metres over here. Bigsy's just coming back in. We saw a bunch of deer, and they ran in a pretty straight line. I'm not saying they were chasing deer, but it had its suspicions about it. You know, Bigsy's somewhere down here. Left B and Pace behind, just taking Bigsy and Poe on this hunt.
You'll walk down that spur there, like we'll walk out here.
Yep.
And then you'll follow the fence.
Oh, that's that far spur, is it?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. And you can get the truck down the bottom.
Yeah, but we'll take a little. If
Yep.
the breeze coming that way, they might.
I'll go to the other side, yeah. Yeah, that's good, Kim. It's just scenting down there. It's quite steep. What's the fastest way to get down there?
The truck.
Back up the truck around the bottom here, because it's quite steep, isn't it?
That's all this stuff.
This is shitty stuff here. Poe's tracking down here. This gully is real thick, and she's got Bigsy with her. That's the tracking there, and just tracking the pig at this stage. Well, Bigsy will be tired. You gave it a good try, you got a scratch on your nose, hey? Hey? Good boy. Come on. Come on, boy. Bigsy, come. Stay there, Poe. Stay there, Poe. Good boy. That's a good dog. No bark. Well, gave it a good lash, but no pig. Tomorrow's another day. I don't think you're supposed to be in there, are you, mate? It's a, what's that, a cat trap? You don't look like a cat to me. You probably want to roost with all your mates, don't you? So, we're going to let you out of there. That's right. Come on, there we go. Turn around. There we go. Okay, sorted. Gonna leave the dogs under here tonight so they don't get wet if it rains. Beauty! I'm just so stoked. I was just saying to Kim, I'm just suddenly hit me. I've got the rush come over me, and ooh, it feels really. Oh, I'm overcome with emotion. I really am. I don't shoot many deer, because most of the deer that I've seen the last 2 or 3 years I've given to the young fellas when we're out. And Kim gave me the shot, and we come over the brow, and she said you might get a fellow over here, and as always. I got it right in the engine room where I wanted to get it. Nice heart shot. And I cut it straight. Just gonna let it calm down for a bit before I gut it. But I'm elated. Hey, Kim. Yeah. It's funny, I don't know what it is about. It's really good. It's the best. Last night for dinner at Kim's place we had schnitzel done with fallow, and fallow is the food of kings. And whoa, man, that's made my weekend, eh? It has absolutely made my weekend. And I haven't had a lot of joy, like things that really give me a lot of joy lately. I've been quite flat, and that skyrocketed my feelings. Perfect. Straight down. Didn't have to track it far. Got the truck here. Just absolutely stoked.
Beautiful.
Oh, wicked.
Right. Baby.
That's brilliant. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Awesome for making it happen. You don't realise how much it's made me happy, eh? I really appreciate it. Good condition too, Kim.
Yeah.
It's good nick. Be nice eating that. Yeah, good going. We're just talking about rabbit casserole and how delicious it is, and I've started to breed rabbits, and if you can get a free one on the way out of the hunt block, why not? Plus they're a pest. One animal people don't talk a lot about as being a pest is hares. Hares do so much damage. A lot. Here we go. Oh, that's enough for your casserole, or do you need one more still? We're stopping to pick some gorse flowers. You heard it, gorse flowers. I said to Kim, is that for a salad? I've put them in the salad before. Okay, but she said no, they're for scones. Never ever had gorse flowers and scones. Did you get pricked?
No, I was looking to see. My hands were cleanish.
Oh yeah, well just...
We have got some soaking in vodka
And vodka?
to make gorse flower liqueur.
Oh, okay.
And apparently gorse flower is an antidepressant.
Is that right? I didn't know that.
That's if you don't own land that has gorse on it, I'm sure.
I think most of New Zealand can find gorse. So, as an antidepressant, is it something that the drug companies use or anything?
I have no idea. I just read this in a book the other day, and
does that mean if you're not depressed, you eat it, can make you feel better though?
as I say, if you've got gorse on your land, I'm sure you find it very depressing.
Do you know if there's any plants for erectile dysfunction?
I haven't had the problem to try and sort it out.
No, with a younger man, I guess you wouldn't, would you?
Perhaps if it was relevant to me, I would be
looking for them.
For a solution.
Yeah, well, gorse is also very high in nutrition for sheep if you could actually break it down.
Animals love it, don't they?
They like all the tender tips. It's very nutritious, but we need a way to somehow capitalise on that because it's a bastard of a plant, eh?
Terrible.
Where did it originally come from? Scotland, was it, or England?
Blame the Europeans for everything.
Yeah. Yeah, it was first brought over here as a hedge, eh? Because they thought, oh, it'd be nice hedges I've never yet seen a hedge outside someone's house with gorse.
Yeah.
Oh,
Down
you
in
have?
Canterbury, there's heaps of them.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, in Canterbury.
Miles of gorse hedges.
And they actually prune them like a proper hedge?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Kim keeps the engine running, so if you're shooting from the truck, there's a nice bunny just in the grass down there. We can't see it. Can you see it right, Kim? Yes, nice kill shot. I'll get it for you. The casserole's looking better all the time. Nice. Possum's never done this, it's the first. Oh jeez, you're making it pee, righto, empty the bladder.
Then you give it a bit of a shake, remember?
You've never done it, possum? Oh, this will be interesting. This is gutting a rabbit through its arsehole. Actually, through its groin, isn't it?
Yeah, it's groin. Pops a slit in its groin.
It's not easy to do. You got to run, yeah.
Still piddling.
Still piddling, yeah. Well, if anybody can do it, you can, possum. It's a lot harder than it looks, eh?
No pressure.
He's got it. This thing's still pissing. Holy shit.
That's why it couldn't run away.
It's a bit. This is a buck. There you go. Now run down with your hand and that way. That's it. Yep. Oh. I'm standing back, man. I'm standing back. It's the first for everything, possum. You can't go through your whole life without squeeze gutting a rabbit. Oh, here we go. There's movement. Jeez, with your big strong hands, man, I'd hate to beat that guts right now. I'm just waiting for the explosion. Holy shit. It's got to go somewhere. Look at it. It's coming. It's coming. Come on, boy. 2 hands. Oh, there we go. He's done it. Holy shit. Literally. Oh, mate. I think it's supposed to shoot right out on the ground. That was a bit messy. Jeez. Yeah, I reckon the old pocket knife's a bit cleaner, eh?
Jeez, that would be a lot quicker. Or a rabbit.
Alright, your turn, Come on, mate.
What an episode. I'm going to pop my veins in my arms.
Let's have a look at your groin.
Yeah. Is your groin okay?
Yeah, it's me.
Oh, mate. That was fucking messy, wasn't it? Well, it come out. Yeah, so is the arsehole actually still intact or what?
Yeah, it comes
out.
out the soft, you know.
He had such big nuts on him, he didn't want to come out.
Yeah, well, he did have big nuts. Oh, interesting.
Same when you see me, the pigs and cats get into stuff. It's that soft bit in the groin, isn't
Yeah, yeah. Oh.
Anyway, both of them.
Well, it's the first and probably your last day. You wouldn't be doing it again, would you?
No, we've got knives.
Yeah, nice. Hey, Poe. So Poe originally came from this place. She was Possum's dog. Stephen had her until about 13 months old, and then Kim said, hey, you want to buy a really good dog? So that's the one I got. And she's been absolutely awesome. Jeez, I can't wait to butcher and chomp on a bit of this fallow deer. Gonna be awesome. Just spotted a good ginger and black pig on the other side of the gully in that clearing. She can't smell it, eh? She's looking, but she just doesn't know where it is. It's not enough scent. If we go down there, we're going to make noise going down, aren't we? He's going to fucking hear us. Same pig. It's the same pig. What would you range that at, mate?
100 metres, isn't it?
Yeah, easy 100 metres. Oh, is there two or one? Just the one. Just into that tree. I got a bit excited. It's not a boar, it's a sare. I'm not a particularly good condition one, so I'm going to leave that. Poacher's getting some scent down in here now. So Palm Bigsy doing a big arc. They've gone out here. Right around. Cutting back in. Looks like they're just heading down to the creek now. That's often where pigs get stopped in creeks. That would put them straight out in front of us, mate, down there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're not chasing anything, they're just tracking, eh? Just tracking around. Man, it's good weather now compared to earlier on this morning. It was shit. This is good. Still get fucking wet going through that though, eh? Down another tight circle. Postal tracking, gone to the right. Those tight turns are always a sign she's onto something. And Bigsy's up here. He's gonna maybe intercept her. Be good if there was a pig in the middle somewhere. We're just walking up this track. Trying to get up a bit more of an advantage, get a bit closer. So current status is that Poe's to the right of the screen, that's Big's in the middle, that's us on the arrow. Still walking up this hill, hopeful for a pig, really hopeful. Poe's tracked out further, just going around quite a bit. I'll keep on walking, hopeful. There's a pig down there. Poe, she'll pull it. I'm very confident. Somewhere around about there. 385. Oh, yeah, okay, they've done quite a bit then. They're coming back up. Okay. So Poe's got a pig down here. Poe's pulled up a pig down here, 270. Looking at it back. He's holding it, so it won't be that big, I don't think. Get your heart and your lungs moving, boy. Hunting's not for the meek. Get your heart and your lungs moving, boy. Now head on down to the creek. Get your heart and your lungs moving, boy. Head to the Vale and Sound. It sounded like it broke, and then they got it again. But
Head on down.
Must be further than
Head on down. Head on down to the Vale and Sound. Head on down. Head on down. Head on down to the Vale and Sound. Head on down. Head on down. Head on down to the Vale and Sound. Oh!
down the road. Just let Biggs go. Oh, possum's got it. Good one, possum. Jeez. Fuck. Oh. Oh, shit.
Oh, is that with him hailing up?
Yeah, he just couldn't get to the fence. Well, let him out, but it was already there. Holy shit. That was hard yakka. Coming down, I'm not that fit. Good kill, Poe. Two teeth there. Or 3, would you say, Poss? 3, yeah. Not bad, mate.
No, no.
Careful. Oh, that was cool. But you can't pig hunting with possum, don't expect you're going to get the bail first, because it's not going to happen, is it? She tracked that pig for a long time. She went right around for miles, and Poe caught it by herself. Bigsy couldn't get through the fence there. He's just not experienced with fences. He's never ever had a fence he's come across. Well, the only one he has been an electric fence, and he probably thought that one there, I'm not going near it, because the last one gave him a shot, but that's okay. Yeah, should be reasonable meat, kills with just one dog on it. Geez, it made a racket, didn't it? Yeah. So it actually broke at one stage. It stopped over there and it broke and got this far again.
One across here as well.
Good girl, Poe. Good girl, Poe. Look what your mum caught, mate. No, you had no part in that. You didn't get through the fence. Good girl, Poe. There's a heart over there, bud. Was it still in there? I might give it a bit of heart. So Stephen Brisket stuck that and he actually severed the heart completely off. I put my hand up inside, just flat out. And this dog wants some. I'm going to cut it. And, not yet, Poe. Not yet. No, hey. No, not yet, mate. Want to see if your son wants some. Not that he earned it, but treats, you know. Bigsy, come. Bigsy, come. Here, Poe. Here's your heart, mate. Here you go. Here, Bigsy. You like your mum? Not for Poe. Bigsy, eat up. Bigsy. Here, boy. Eat up. Got a taste for heart, mate? Oh, it doesn't look like you do. We know someone who does. Oh, that was good. Wag a tail. Good dog. She loves heart and she loves lungs, don't you, mate? That's right. Good girl. Did you catch us some wild pork, did you? Well, that's excellent. It's really cool because we've actually given away every pig to the boys have taken the last few weeks, and I'm actually out of pork. I've got a tiny little bit left, but this is really awesome, and it's reasonably good eating pig too. For this time of year, it's wintered pretty well. It was in pig, and it's about 3-year-old pig, so I'm stoked. Good hunt, brother. Pretty good hunt. Oh, got blood in it still. Here's one for the recipe books, folks. Gorse flour scones. Hey, these are great. Oh, wild pork bacon soup. Oh, smells good. Oh, yeah, steam a camera.
Can you see him now?
Can. Things are getting mighty hot in there. There you have, folks. That is Gorse scones, and I'm currently not in keto, so I can eat this right there. Trying to get a bit fat. Look at that. There's the flowers in it. And over here we've got wild pork bacon, isn't it? Look at that. So how is the pork soup, bacon soup?
Good.
Fuck yeah, that's not salty. That's good. That's good, eh? Hell yeah. That's delicious. Oh, Kim, that's really good. Oh, man.
I thought it was going to be really cold today, so soup's good like that when you come back all wet and cold, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, no, it's great. Shit, I have to get that recipe off before I go. You got pumpkin in there too, have you?
No recipe.
No recipe, the best ones.
Just put in what's in the fruit.
Yeah. I mean, everything's better with bacon in it, so yeah. Right, I will try these Gorse scones. Yeah, you can taste the Gorse flour in there, eh?
Just. It's not overpowering or anything, silly.
No.
It's actually nice. It tastes a lot better than the flour by itself.
Got a bit of texture too, I reckon.
That's actually not bad at all. Okay. Who would have thought, hey?
I'd like to find out more about it being an antidepressant.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I want to have it go if you dried them out and smoked them.
Who would think you would come up?
Dry them out and smoke them. Possum thinks you should dry gorse flowers out and smoke them. Well, you couldn't get done for it, could you? I wonder what happens if you did dry it and smoke
Yeah,
it
it
though.
depends what you did after you'd smoked it.
Yeah. What's the end of a perfect day? Catching a pig, shooting a fallow deer, and having wild pork bacon soup with flour scones, gorse flour songs. I was going to say songs. This is tongue twister.
Oh, there you go. That's, you can have a gorse flower song to go with it.
Gorse flour song, yeah. I'm not singing it. Yep. End of a perfect day. Day's not finished yet. And currently I'm in Rye Valley Forestry. You can probably see out the window there, quite high up. And I thought I might just run Pace and B, Poe and Bigsy. They've done their dash. They caught their pig this morning, and we've got enough meat, but I also want to run the dog, so I'm pretty exhausted, to tell you the truth, pretty rooted, but I can't drive past a bit of forest like this without having a wee look. And it gets hunted to hell up here, it really does. And where am I going to go here? But choices of roads, left or right. There's a skid site here. I know that the road's not too far behind me. I'm kind of keen to get away from the highway a bit, but I do know this basin on the other side holds pigs. Gee, that looks pretty muddy in there. Anyway, I'm not gonna drive in there. I'll get stuck. It looks pretty shitty. I won't get stuck, but I don't see it being a great place to go. Go up a bit further. There's a bit of a hairpin here. We'll swing around this and we'll just go up this road, and it'll be Pace and B. They can pull up a pig. Question is how far they go. They go a long way. They're long range finders, long range hunters, whereas Poe's short to medium range. I like all the small pines up the top here. There's quite a lot of fouling being done since up here last time, by the looks of it. Might be a bit rough, the road, eh? Oh, might be a bit rough. There's been a lot of trucks up here. How's this going to be? Not flash. Might need to go four-wheel drive to get up there, I reckon. Gee, there's been some rain down here. Oh shit, rough as guts. Don't want to break another strut. Already broken one the last week. Still on two-wheel drive, but we might go four-wheel drive soon, I think. This is where I've got those big muddy grips on. Jeez. Rough going, alright. I'm not running a rip collar on B because he bails, but Pace has got one on. Off you go, mate. Go and catch up with your mate Pace. The one's coming from this direction here, and Pace has gone down there already. Let's see how we get on. Wake up, catch a pig. Where's Pace here? Oh, let those guys do it by themselves. It's starting to get quite high now. Pace and B collared up and out there having a good sniff around, probably sniffing all the hares and rabbits. Come on, heel up. That's how the dogs are sniffing there. You can tell the way they're doing the wee circles around. Well, it's native over here. I like where native means pine. It's one of my favourite sort of places to hunt. And these pines in here are quite, I'd say, I don't know, looking at them maybe 10 to 15 years of age, but good enough scrub underneath them that could hold a pig. So we're going to have a look up in here, drive around a bit and get on foot soon. I'm not going to let Poe and Bigsy out unless we get a situation where we need extra dogs backing us up. But what's going on, dogs? Carry on down the road. Where you go? I've never caught a pig up here, and I've been up a couple of times, or 3 times, and plenty on the other side. I've kept away from it because it's quite close to the highway. Currently I'm driving away from the highway, so always keen to do that. And also it gets hunted a hell of a lot. These guys can hydrate here. Let me have a drink. You can see by the path someone's been up here today hunting as well, so it gets hammered a lot. You can see up on the bank there where the pigs have been rooting the stumps, getting the hoo-hoo grubs out of them. No fresh sign. Dogs aren't really doing anything other than running down the road. They're not picking up pig sign. There's a lot of tracks here. You can see all the tracks here. Just the vehicles have been up here today already, so yeah, it would be slim pickings if we're going to get anything, but you don't know, you don't try to. See tracks going over there, and we've got some marks of other dogs here, is it? Other dog marks. There's been rain today too, and it's been rained on. This is as far as we're going to go here. This is on foot. Right, so we're going to drop down this gully. There's a bit of a swampy area down here, which looks good. We're going to go around this basin, around that hill around the side, and over that native. That's the plan. Come on, dogs, let's go. Come on. There's an old track up here, but she's grown over. I like these overgrown tracks, so you can often get a pig living in this scrubby stuff here. Going out of the pines now. Here's the end of the pines, and here's the native down here. So this is where we're going to hit a pig if we're going to have one. These guys carry on down a bit. There'll be anything around, it'll be around here. They're not showing much interest actually. There's no sign, there's no rooting, there's no fresh scent. I don't think it's going to be that fruitful. But we'll give the dogs a bit of time, because you never know. What you can see on the GPS is you can see the dogs going along the forestry where the native is. This is exactly where I want them to go. They've actually gone up right along here and up into there, and this is where, if there's going to be a pig, it's going to be in there. We'll just wait and see. It's pretty steep country over there, so I don't want to go too much further. We'll see how we get on. Well, that was a whole lot of walking for a whole lot of nothing. Back at the truck now, and that is the nature of hunting. Lots and lots of walking, and often nothing but walking. And it's one part of hunting that a lot of videos don't show, of course, because most hunting videos are the introduction. You know, you get a tiny bit of walking and then the kill. The reality is, you've got to do a lot of hours, you've got to do a lot of kilometres, you've got to do a lot of walking. Oh, just put the dogs back in the truck because I saw a couple of goats on this face on this gully over here. Let's see if we can do a goat today. Oh, there's a mob up there. There's a white one, there's a black one. I want to get myself somewhere I can get away from the wind and get a shot at that. It's probably about, I don't know, maybe 80 metres across. Yeah, okay. I'm going to try and get a bit closer. It's so windy. Oh yeah, there's a good mob through there. The whole damn family's up there. Jeez, it might be a pig, a deer and a goat this weekend. I just can't nowhere to take a shot because there's nothing to lean on. I'm going to get out of this wind a bit. It's a bit further than it looks because there's a big gully in between. Get around, this is fucking goat country, it's steep as. I'm going to try and get a place where I can get a... Fuck. Nearly lost it. I could take a standing shot, but it's just windy and I'm in fucking really steep country. You probably can't tell, but it's pretty much a sheer drop. Need to get a rest on something. Won't be able to film taking this shot, but I'm going to try and bounce between this pine tree here. Going to try and use this here and have a crack at it. Report back in a minute. Oh, I did the shot. He jumped up in the air and I thought I killed him, but I can hear him. Must have been a wee bit too low maybe. He's up in that steep country there. Fuck. Not ideal. Should have been a kill shot. Very fucking windy though. Gotta work out how to get across here now. You won't believe this. The goat was right up in front of me. I haven't seen where I shot the first shot, but it was coming straight down the hill at me and I didn't have a chance to aim and I shot him. I think I blew his horn off and look where he stopped, right in front of me. That's just where he ended up. So let's see what's going on here, because honestly, second shot when he came at me, I blew his fucking horn off. It was a running shot. That wasn't what knocked him. He still had enough life to come down this hill. He's dead now. Jeez. Where was the first shot that I put on him? It slowed him down, but where did it go? I thought it was a heart shot. There's got to be a... Doesn't smell like a bully. He's as dead as fuck. He jumped up in the air like a heart shot. And, shit. Oh well. He's an old bully. That's one way to get him down. He's in pretty good nick too. I hate shooting animals and not recovering them. And it was a shit to get down that gully and up the other side. But this guy actually walked towards me because he was up further and he's come down, and I just don't know where I hit him. But he come straight down the hill. He was barreling down there. He wasn't coming down to charge me. It was just like he got another leap of energy. And I shot him in the horn, my last bullet, as he came down and blew his horn off. It's up there somewhere. And he just died. Maybe the impact of the horn getting blown off stopped him, but it's like his last... It should be a heart shot, but I don't know what happened there. I'm completely confused actually. I'll have to look at that. Just having a clean up on this creek here. Taking the head off old mate, make him a bit lighter. Probably, I don't know, 18 months ago when I had surgery, they cut some of my pelvic floor. Wow, they did a lot of operation down there. Pretty much life-saving stuff, but it means I can't carry a lot of weight anymore. I'm fucked if I'm going to leave meat behind the bush, so it's dragging them out. Normally I'd put this over my shoulders and waltz out, but those days are over. It's slow going, but if you're going to hunt, you're going to kill anything, you better carry it out, unless your job's animal control. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm probably halfway back to the truck now. My camera on my phone is down to 2% battery, so see you back at the truck. Come on mate, not far to go. I love native bush, eh? Give me this any day over gorse, blackberry. It's nice going. Boy, I'll sleep well tonight, that's for sure. A lot of pigs through here. Jeez, look at this pig sign. Holy fuck, size of that. Wow, pig shit city. I ran the dogs through here. They didn't jump on a goat, which is good. They jumped on nothing. Better that than jumping on a goat, because there was goats in here. Fuck, I better get out of here because it's getting dark. It's really hard to know exactly where I am. Right, switching off, see you at the truck. Another creek. Up and down, up and down. Well, there we have it. The hat trick. The goat, the deer and the pig. Goat, deer and pig. Whew. All in one day and I'm rooted. So currently there's a bloody big accident up here and it's a whole line of traffic. G'day.
Hey mate, you're looking within the hour now.
About an hour?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Right, thank you.
So it's just the cops here saying it's an hour wait. There needs to be a sign up the end of the road though, because I didn't know, and someone's days turned really pear-shaped. There was a Westpac helicopter flew over me when I was in the bush, and you see the line of traffic behind me. There's the cop going down, just telling everybody how long it's going to be. So anyway, we're getting home tonight safely. Someone else didn't, and there's a lot of very tired people behind me. I've been talking to a lady just come back from Christchurch. She said, I can't stay awake, and I said, well, maybe you have a sleep, you got some time to have a sleep. Anyway, bugger, hey, someone's had a bad day. I met this girl on the side of the road. How old are you?
9.
And you're from where?
Colombia.
And this is your mum and dad here?
Hi.
That's Edgar, and there's Urani?
Urani.
I'm saying right. And you want to be a YouTuber, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so what you got to do is when you look in the camera, here's something I'm going to teach you today. You don't look at yourself, you look at the lens there, okay?
Okay.
Because otherwise it makes it look like you're looking to the side of the camera.
Yeah,
People think you're a bit funny because you're looking in the wrong place, okay?
Oh, okay.
Tell me, why do you want to be a YouTuber?
I just like, to teach people to do
Okay.
some things, and
Not just to be famous or anything,
Yeah.
no, not that, eh?
oh yes.
It is that. She said, I want to be famous. I said, hey, it's not so cool as you think. Everywhere you go, people, they know you. You don't get peace sometimes, eh?
Yeah.
So can you sing?
Yeah.
Okay, are you going to sing the song for these guys? Because I sing on my channel. You got a song?
Okay.
How about a song from your country? Like a Spanish
Okay,
song? Can we get a
okay.
Spanish song? Just a wee
Yeah.
short one? Yeah? Just let it all out.
Okay. Si algún día te vas de casa, yo te llevo a la NASA, pido un cohete y voy directo por ti. Y si no estoy, algo te pasa. Recuerda que todo en la vida cambia y no importa lo que pase, te prometo no fallarte.
Oh, wow. And all the dogs were barking. They started singing in the background because you got their hearts too, eh? Great sing. Great singing, yeah, really cool. So we just got talking because there's all these people on the side of the road and the police just said it's going to be another hour, so they wanted to come and look at the animals on the truck. And she was dying to look at them, and then when she saw the blood, I don't think it was so cool, was it? Just like, yeah, show me the animals, show me the pig, show me the deer, and she went, oh, yeah, that's what meat looks like. That's what. Do you eat meat?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's where meat comes from. Now you know.
Yeah, no, it's here.
So you're going to start your own YouTube channel, are you?
Yeah.
Okay, well I reckon she's going to be good. What do you guys reckon? Yeah, I think she's going to be cool. Okay, well I'll let you know when you're going to be on, yeah, and we'll put this in the video for you.
Okay,
See?
yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
Okay. Yes, and that's really cool, yeah, you can pet the dog. Some people just do it without asking, so if you ask, it's cool. I'm going to feed them their possum. Yeah, this one here it's what I like about it is it's got also not just possum in it, but it's also got all the liver, the heart, the lungs, everything, so it's a whole food.
Good food.
And it's what you're feeding your
It's what I
dogs?
feed my dog. Yeah.
Oh, do you?
Yep.
Can I have?
I don't get any.
You don't get sponsored.
I have to buy them.
You're gonna buy them. Yeah, well, I've been buying this for years too. I started buying chunky and then I bought this, but
Yeah.
you can see it.
I prefer this. to
Yeah,
chunky.
it is
I
better.
do use it occasionally, but
Yeah.
I prefer that.
This is a premium, yeah.
But my dogs prefer it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's good stuff.
yeah. You can just about fry that up and eat yourself. It's so bloody good.
I know.
Apparently, a few people actually do.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've been told. Yeah.
I quite like those. Apparently, there's possum treats out,
I've
but
used
they're
them.
not in Nelson yet.
Oh, okay. Because
haven't
the rep
seen
gave
them.
me them and they're really good.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
There must be in other cities, but they're not in Nelson.
And the good thing about this is too for me, because when I go away for like a couple of days, you don't have to freeze it. It just keeps in the truck and
Yep.
it keeps
Yep.
the way they do it. So it's
Yeah.
quite cool.
That's because it's not. It's on the shelves in the supermarket too, not in.
Right.
Food.
So you've got 3 dogs in your car?
Yep.
And are you doing obedience in Nelson this weekend, are you?
No, I've just been Christchurch.
Oh, okay, so you're from here.
Yeah, I'm from just at the Glen.
How'd you get on with this weekend? How'd you go into Christchurch with the obedience?
Oh, the obedience champion, the little one, got a win in the third.
Oh, cool.
So she's done well.
Well done.
Yeah, she's a good deal.
Awesome.
The other's a bit young.
Oh, we'll chop some up for my dogs. Hey, Pace. Tap. Good boy. Yeah, good, eh? Oh, you dropped it. Good boy. Yeah, he's not a piggy eater, Pace. Just give him like that. There's a whole lot of cows here that have been written off. That's been a pretty terrible accident. I hate to think the severity of it. Shit, it's not good. Jeez. There's a whole lot of cars. There's like cars everywhere. It's Monday morning and my son and Eleanor are doing the dogs. Oh, I can feel in my legs. I've had a pretty full on one, but it's also really like there's a lot of tucker there, so I'm going to turn it with my knife now, which I'm probably not going to film because it's quite difficult when you're by yourself. Make sure I've got a sharp knife somewhere, because it's all about having a sharp knife when you're doing animals for speed. How you getting on, guys?
You're pretty good.
Pretty good. Dogs listening? No.
No, they like the smell of blood.
They like the smell of blood. Oh, well, hey, thanks anyway. Just throw them back in the kettle. Yeah, they'll tuck it out. They've had heaps of running. They've done lots.
You know,
Yeah.
feed them up. They look so cute.
Yeah, Bixie's cute. Aren't you, eh? Yeah, he could be cute, isn't he, Bixie? He actually got stuck through the fence trying to get to the pig. Pug was on the other side of it, and Bixie was like, I can't go through here. Yeah, throw them in the kettle and give them a bit of possum. Thanks, guys. So I've just started on this deer, and you can see where this is the entry wound here. I was going for a heart shot, so I've pretty much saved most of the shoulder meat. Just got this little bit here, and the exit wound, which is always bigger. And if you look under that there, I'll drop the skin down. That's the exit wound there, where it's come out. But basically, I managed to get the heart shot and save quite a bit of the shoulder, because often you lose that. So I'm stoked with the placement of that shot. Right, I'm going to carry on, and what I'm also going to do is I'm going to take the tongue out of the head and going to split that, give the dogs the brains and the ears. I'll split that down the middle and keep the tongue for myself. The brains are really good for the dog. You can eat the brains too, but in this case it's only a small amount, and I'm going to give it to dogs because they're really high in omega-3. And I'm also going to save the skin. Normally I don't save deer skin, but I'm going to save this one just to see what I can do with it. I don't like wasting anything if I can, so I'm going to maybe stretch it out, bit of salt, bit of kerosene, bit of baking soda, and just keep it. Bruno guarding the meat, and Mito's just taking the boxing off. Looking good, bud. Happening. Got some brisket, Bruno, eh? You know you do. Yeah. You'll see here clearer now what happened inside the animal. I've taken the brisket out, and there's just a wee entry wound there on the inside. That's where it went in there. And there's the exit there. So the deer's all in the freezer or fridge hanging, and I'm going to do that pig. Before I do that though, I'm going to have a cup of tea, and I'm going to make Eleanor a cup of coffee because she's been working hard. We've been working hard, and I got so much meat off that deer. I phoned up Al when she came over, and I emptied my whole freezer for her. She's taken away venison and pork because I've got all fresh venison and pork, and I'll also give her some of the fresh stuff too, but she's taken away a whole chili bin, so she's stoked. Most of the meat she's got there's only 3 months old, so it's still got plenty of life left in it. I didn't expect I was going to catch so much as I did in the weekend. Pulled one side off the pig, and you can see it hasn't wintered very well. It hasn't got any fat to spare on it. I mean, it's not bad condition, but that's what the side looks like, and it's pretty much half skin there. One side's got its coat on, the other half hasn't. That's how it looks. This pig's still got the internal organs in, because I keep all the organs. A lot of hunters just leave them on the hill, but the liver, the heart, the kidneys, it's all good tucker, and you can use it all. It's probably actually the best tucker for you, but people just don't know how to cook it. As far as the tongue goes, it's one thing I haven't eaten with pigs, and if you have, let me know. Why haven't I tried pig's tongue? Probably because I know what pigs eat, and it's always, I know it's silly because when you boil it, you're killing all the germs, and it makes no logic at all. But I know that they will, if you put a dead goat out on the hill as a way to lure pigs in, or old rotten sheep, they will let that animal sit for months, not weeks, but months, until it's like a black syrup that just smells so foul, and they'll lick it up. I've actually seen them do that. And if you're someone on a farm, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So that's probably one of the reasons why I don't really like eating their tongue, but it's psychological. I'm sure there's nothing wrong with it. In fact, it's quite illogical that I think that way, because I know when you boil it up, you completely remove the skin and it's the meat inside, but I just got that picture in my head and I can't get it out. So this pig's, it's done, and it's pretty clean. Poe's a relatively clean hold. She mainly held around the neck, and I've cut that bit out, so it's good. And I've just made a start on this goat over here, which I'm actually skinning it backwards. Normally I skin from the head down, but I'm doing this one different. But I'm going to make this into a curry, so I'll have a recipe for you guys later on. One of my favourites, which is coconut turmeric curry, really nice with onion done in it, good chomping and chewing. That is a billy. I've eaten billy before, just got to get them not too old and stinky. This one's still quite young, and that'll be good eating. Be just like a bit of lamb when I finish with it. Right, I'm going to whip the skin off that, and it's pissing down, and hang this meat for a day or two, because it's going to be freezing tonight. I think I might even put something over the plants, because I think it's going to be snow down to 100 metres, so I'm going to cover some of my plants up so I don't get frostbitten. Look at your nose. I know what you've been trying to do, mate. Trying to bury my meat that I put aside for you. You can see where your nose has been down here, hey? Look at it, hey? trying to bury all my meat. Hey, look at your nose. Not for you. It's dog tucker for everybody else. Just trying to bury all the shanks and everything left over from this meat I've been butchering here today. Tries to bury it so no one else can get it. There he's eating it. You buried a heap of it, haven't you? What you doing, Bruno? Hey? Where you go? Go on, where you go? You leave it. You've had enough. Off you go. Good boy. Where you go? Go on, where you go, dirty nose? Where you go? Just get those batteries off to the metal merchant. Where you go, Bruno? What's happening, Eleanor?
Oh, I was thinking about moving my cart. What do you reckon?
Yeah, just don't put it in that mud over there, otherwise you get stuck.
That's it. I don't know where to put it.
I'll show you. Just got off the houseboat and come back, and look what I find. Bruno and my bit of goat. Did you do that? Hey? Did you do that? Hey? Did you do that? You do that, Bruno? Not for Bruno. Jeez, I'm lucky he didn't pull the whole lot. He's torn this whole shoulder blade off. Bruno. Not for Bruno. Naughty boy. You leave it. He's got mud on his nose, so he's been chewing it off and burying it somewhere, haven't you? Look at your nose. Look at your nose. Yeah, it's actually bleeding. You've been digging so hard with it. So he's been chewing off this. Oh, that's dog tucker. We'll take that off now. He's starting the other leg. I think we can safely say that's probably dog tucker too. He's probably had both of them. Yeah, it was an old billy goat, so got the main meat up here still. Rained last night and it got wet, the meat, which I don't like. Meat getting wet, not at all. It's not good. Yes, I don't like wet meat. Oh, I'll let that dry out and we'll start butchering it and bagging it. Cauliflower out of the garden. Scraps for the dogs. Hocks for the dogs. Or hocks for me. Too good for the dogs, those. Back straps, undercuts, both shoulders, and oh, that's a shoulder there, sorry. There's both shoulders. And back legs already done. As someone who eats meat myself, I don't have a problem with killing an animal for meat, but I've got to be honest with you, these cute little bastards, it's going to be difficult. Not going to be a job I'm going to enjoy, not at all. Because they're so bloody cute. And you know, I kill all the time for meat. The only meat that, well, most of the meat that I feed my children and myself is what we kill ourselves. Occasionally I buy chicken and occasionally a steak, but on the whole, pretty much, yeah, 90% would be what we get from nature. And growing it at home is a bit different because you have an ongoing relationship with it. You see it every day, you feed it, and then you kill it. That's quite different to hunting an animal you have no connection with. You're not in any way attached to it, and it's all about attachment. And when you think about the logic of it, you know, you have your pet dog and you see it every day, you go out and you hunt something, whether it's a pig or deer or whatever it is, that animal you've hunted has just as much right to live as your dog. Yet if somebody killed your dog, you'd be destroyed. So our human brains, we put everything in a place that feels comfortable for us, and some people can't even put it in a place where they feel comfortable even if someone else does the killing and they become vegan or vegetarian. And I have respect for that as well, because personally I think it's good to take responsibility for your food, and if you don't want to take responsibility for it, then don't eat it. Mind you, the majority of the world don't think that way, and I'll probably get blasted for saying it, but that's the way I feel about it, and that's only my own personal view. And everybody's got their own personal view on that topic. It's like opening a can of worms talking about it, isn't it? Come on! We love our dogs. Oh, here comes my son. Cool. That's going down the driveway. Oh, I'm always really happy to see my son, eh? Oh, we have so much fun together. He's not going to be here for long. He's going to be going up north to start guiding rafts again. Raft guiding. I'm going to miss him. Be good, can't be good. Be careful. We'll see you next one. fight with Bruno and that, what do you, Bixie?